Welcome to Talking with Zombies. Today we are going to play Der Eisendrache because I feel like it. I wanted to play Black Ops 3 again, so why not Der Eisendrache? It's an Easter egg I can do solo, and it's a really good map. So let's just do this. I'm gonna skip the cutscene because I don't remember if there's any copyright in there or not. But yeah, welcome to Talking with Zombies. This is the show where I'm just talking with zombies. That is quite literally the hold up. Okay. But yeah, welcome to Talking with Zombies, where I just talk to myself. Today we are going. I'm going to be talking about some recent stuff and what happened this month. Cause oh my gosh, I've been wanting to talk about this for so long. Cause I fucking loved the episode. Stock options. Oh, I probably actually shouldn't grab this. It's whatever. But okay, so this is being recorded on Saturday, but the latest episode that came out was nice. I don't remember if that's guaranteed. The most recent fuck, I forgot stock options. That came out was the Honey Pop episode. And holy cow, that's a trip. Cause God, it was so much fun. Okay. Let's go this. Just everything about it was so funny. About I played a porn game for Valentine's Day. It's been a minute, right? Yeah, it's been more than a minute. And I just that whole experience was so great. Just let me just say, because I've said this before. I think I said it in the Metaphor episode, right? It was Metaphor before that episode. No, it was Mario Party. I played a Nintendo game before that episode. Before that, yes, before on Mario Party. God, I'm all over the place right now. On Mario Party, what's the word? I talked about it a little. I was like, hey, when this video comes out, I want you to know I don't play those types of games, cause I don't. I don't play those games. I think anybody who does is lonely, or the game has really good gameplay. Where the hell is this thing? Oh, it's right here. That's right. Okay. Hola. But yeah, it was a fun and interesting episode that came out. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's just me squirming around playing a porn game for the first time in my life. And yeah, it was fun. The gameplay stuff, it was so good. I never thought I would be into like puzzle games with like Bejeweled. I have to look. But there's something about the gameplay that was really fun. And I remember looking into it on people who have played it. They're like, yeah, I what's the word? I coded out. That's the word. I coded out the girls getting naked because I just wanted to play the puzzle game and all that. Like, there's so many people that love the gameplay aspect of it. So that was fun to know. Ow. Okay. I think we'll get this dragon done and I'll get the power. Oh, insta kill, nice. I don't think I need it, but it'd be great to have. But yeah, and the whole recording thing, cause I couldn't stream it on Twitch. It was such a bummer that, cause I think I could have hid all the inappropriate stuff that was happening. I shouldn't get those bears actually. I think I could have hid the like all the boobies and stuff on Twitch, but The problem was with streaming that game was that you can't stream it on Twitch, because if you do, it's an instant like I don't know if it's a strike or a flag on your video on your channel. So I was like, I'm not taking the chance. I'm just gonna record it on my own and then edit it on my own. But yeah, it was really fun. Where am I? Who am I? You get this. But yeah, it was fun. It's been a while since I played Black Ops 3. I'm so used to Black Ops 6. As much as I hate to say it, because I'm trying to like slide around or more, but Black Ops 3's what's the word? Its movement isn't letting me do that. As much as I love Black Ops 3, now I need to get back to used to the movement of it. Because I haven't played Black Ops for a while, except 6. I was thinking of making the next Talking with Zombies with the new map that came out on 6. But honestly, I don't like the map that much. It's a cool map, but I played it with my cousins like the day, I don't know, it's not the day of release. It was like the weekend of the release. And it was alright of an experience, but I don't particularly like it. It reminded me a lot like, what's the word? What map? Buried, I guess. Because just the whole thing about starting outside, heading into the excavation site or the mines, and then what is it? And then going to the crazy place, which is in my eyes just a small extension of the map. It was okay. And the whole steps of the wonder weapon and the Easter egg, I don't like them. I don't like it. It seems like it's a pain in the ass solo, and that you should do that multiplayer. So, yeah. Like, I'm not, like, if I was to rate the map, I think I would say it would be like 1 to 10. 6, I guess. Like, it's a filler map. Let me just say I beat the Easter egg, so I know like the reward for it, but like I think it's not worth it. I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. I'm a goat. I forget. Wait a second, I'm goated. But yeah. And you might think like a 6, that's way too low. It's like, no, you guys just don't know how to do fucking scales. I was tutoring a kid, and I used an example for like average in a scale of food, and when I put down like 5 as average, I was like, wait a minute, people think 5 is horrible. And it's just like, no, it's just, if it's, people will like think if it's like not a 7, 8, 9, or a 10, like if 7 or above on a 1 to 10 scale, it's like disgusting and horrible, you should never try it. But it's like, no, it's like 5 is like, I wouldn't order it. Ooh, Drakon, I love it. I love this gun. But like, it's still okay. It's average. It's like, I wouldn't turn it down. Like, I think people's tips, like scale of what's average and what's not, has been really, like, I don't know why, but it's like messed up for some people. Oh wait, do I like the Drakon in this form? Not really. It's not my customization of it. Cause I think another example of that is fucking the word. I hate this word. I try to use it when it was popular. I used it so little. Like, I would barely use or not at all. And it's the word mid. I hate that word Because when people say it's something is mid, they don't know what mid means. Like mid is like it's good, it's not bad, but it's like in my opinion it's like a 5. Well, they would like say stuff that is like a 7 mid, and it's like no, that's not it. Like that's when you say it's good. 7 is good, not mid. And another example I want to use, but it's a little inappropriate, I guess. So I don't think I should say it. I think it's fine. I think people's perception of like, well, guys' perception, no, people's, some girls do it too, of the size of women. Like, I don't think people understand the size of women either. There's a tweet, or like not a tweet, but there was an announcement for a Genshin Impact character. I don't play it. No, it was either Genshin or Honkai or something. I don't remember. And they described her as a chubby girl who eats a lot and sits on her enemies, blah 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 blah, like all these chubby characteristics. And I was like, oh wow, okay, they're actually doing something like changing the size of their girls. That's crazy. And editor me, you're gonna have to find a picture of her and put it on the screen. And she's like, she's skinny. She is quite literally skinny. They probably have like one like little, I don't even think there's a roll of her on her, like a roll of skin on her body, but like they're like they made her skinny and she's eating all this food. I was like, no, that's just a girl who has a really fast metabolism and doesn't and doesn't know how blessed she is in her life. Cause oh my gosh, I was expecting bigger. When you describe those characteristics, I'm thinking like I'm thinking the girl from Bleach in Squad Zero in her big form. Oh god, yep, fucking, this is what I get for talking about this. I saw the gap and I was like, oh, I can fit through that. Guess not. Whoops. But yeah, it was like, it pissed me off a little. I was like, what the hell is this? This isn't, like, I don't play those games, but come on, man. You gotta do better with that. Like, just say that it's a girl with a fast metabolism that eats a lot. She's not fat, like chubby at all. There's like a billion different other examples. Like what people think is the standard now is different. Also, you might be wondering why I'm not getting quick revive. I just don't want it. If I die early on, then that just means I don't want to waste it. I think I'll only get quick revive when I have, what's the word? What's the point? When I have my upgraded bow. That's when I get quick revive. Oh, I should talk about what my life, I guess, because that's what this whole series is about. Earlier this week, I donated blood. You should donate blood. Everyone should donate blood that watches this. Donate blood. Helps the cause. Is one of the things that you can do for free that will make a change in the world. That you can save someone's life doing it. So go donate blood. But another thing, like, but I was donating blood, and it would be my 9th time I've donated, if I remember correctly. And it was like normal experience. Basically, if you don't know what they do at a blood donation, oh hi, what they do is that they'll first like have you do some questions about, are you sexually active, do you expose your blood to other blood, like all these medical questions that you need to do before you give somebody else your blood. Make sure that you're not giving them AIDS or anything. And I was like throughout the whole experience, it was like, okay, I'm good. The person who was taking care of me though, I think she was like 5 years older than me, and usually you want somebody who has been there more, because you know they're more experienced. They don't flinch when you scream in pain after having a needle poked into you. Like, it's, you want somebody who's can do their job efficiently. So when I got her, I was like, oh fuck, this is gonna suck, isn't it? And like, I can just imagine it. And throughout the whole experience, it was fine. It was great. Like, she tested my blood for like, what, like, well, my blood count and stuff. And then she, when we got to the actual like putting the needle inside of me part, she was like, okay, this is the part if you want to look away. And I was like, okay. I always look away because I hate having, I don't want to see that. So then I was, and she was about to put in the needle, and she like had it all marked perfectly. I was like, okay, she knows what she's doing. She's just gonna put it in right now. I'm looking away. She puts in the needle into my skin. And that's when I screamed, not like screamed, I was like, that's, and she flinched. And she was like, uh-oh. And it was like, fuck you mean, uh-oh? Like, what? And she was like, okay. I'm gonna have somebody come over here. Sorry about this. I'm terribly sorry. I'm so sorry. Do you understand how sorry I am? And I was like, okay, I get it. Just go somewhere. And the needle is still fucking in me. she leaves me with the needle in me. And I'm like, I'm looking at the needle. And I'm just like, where's the blood? Why isn't the blood coming out? Where's the blood? And she comes over and she's talking to the older lady that is about to mess around with my needle, and she's going like, yeah, I kind of flinched and I didn't want to do it again in case something bad happens. And I'm still looking at the needle that's in me. I'm like, you missed? How the fuck you? It's right there. And I didn't say it, but I'm saying there just like, yep, yep. Can you get the needle out at least? Like, come on. And she was like, oh, okay, let me see. Like, she takes the needle. The woman takes the needle out, not the lady. And she's like feeling around, go like, oh yeah, you missed, like by really close. And I was like, oh really? Well, that's very cool. Stop talking about my body and actually do something with my body. That sounded wrong. And she was like, here, let me do it. And then she puts the needle in. Perfect. Everything goes fine. I was like, okay, this is nice. And the lady keeps apologizing, going like, oh, I'm so sorry, blah, 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 blah. I'm so sorry, blah, 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 blah. This is my third time saying sorry. Don't mention the other three. And I was like, oh, no, it's fine. And I think out of all 9 donations I've done, that would have been like top 3. Like, it was perfectly, like, everything worked out, but just the fact that she left a fucking needle in my arm while she was talking to somebody else, I'm like, can you take it out? Like, I still feel it. But yeah, I think the only other times that beat it out is my the second one was when I donated blood. I was donating blood. I was at their their actual clinic, the Red Cross clinic. I was about to say my state's name. You could probably find it, but I don't want to mention it. They're like, I was at the clinic and everything was just going wrong. It was my gallon donation. Everything was horrible, and just from missing out on the opportunity that they could test my blood differently. Not my blood, my blood count. That's what it's called. And they're like, oh, you just missed the opportunity. Next week we get a machine where you don't have to test your blood sugar levels. That's what it's actually called. God, I was trying to think of it. And they were, They're like, oh, you missed that opportunity. I was like, oh, okay, well, that sucks. And then I was just the guy who was setting me up was a dude I recognized because he's part of the clinic I always go to, the group that I always go to, and then he was just talking to me. He was like, have I talked to you before? I was like, yes, we already have this discussion of what my major is, how I'm doing in college, and blah 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 blah. Shut up now, and because I can't stand the guy. It's like a repeated dialogue, and it's like he has a script of what he talks to his patients with. And so I'm sitting there just minding my own business, and then I hear beeping from the blood bag, and it was just like, whoa, I didn't know my blood can talk. But the machine that's like moving my blood bag around so it doesn't like do bad stuff like clot or something, and it was beeping, and they were like, uh-oh. And I was just like, what do you mean, uh-oh? What's going on? And it was like, well, see, the blood we're getting from you, you have a time limit. And I'm like, this is new to me. This is news. What do you mean I have a time limit? Well, I was like, everyone has a time limit. It's like 40 minutes. I was like, uh-huh. Yours is 40 minutes as well. But at the rate that you're getting, the blood is coming out of you, you're not gonna make it. I was like, fuck you, man, I'm not gonna make it. It's like, well, see, you have to be under this time or else we just have to throw your blood all away. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And I was like, yeah, well, it sucks, but then you won't be able to make the donation. I was like, but you have all this blood out of me. I was like, yeah, well, you're just gonna go home without the feeling of satisfaction that you're helping somebody. I was like, oh, okay, well, isn't that great? So he's throughout this whole like time, he was just like checking on it because he was like, okay, well, if we move your needle like this, move it a little, the bag stops beeping. It was like, oh, okay, it's going at the rate that it's supposed to. I was like, cool, that's great. 5 minutes go by, beeping again. And it was like, oh, it slowed down again. I was like, what do you mean? And so they're just like, okay, let's move this around. Let's move this. I don't even think it's 40 minutes. I think it's 20. They're like moving it around, like, this isn't doing it. All right, maybe if we do this. And they're like digging farther in the needle into me. I was like, oh my gosh, this fucking sucks. Get this out of me. Like, I don't care if I don't help anyone at this point. Just get the needle out of me. And then he's just digging and digging, and I was like, oh, okay. And it like, I was like, what do you mean? It's like, oh, I had it for a second, and I was like, oh my gosh, you dumbass. Then some time goes by, and it gets to like, I think it was 5 minutes before the deadline, before the 40 minutes were up, where they're like, oh, we got it. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, yep, your donation can go through perfectly. I'm like, wow, isn't that great? It only took you to dig into my skin and move around in my vein. Only the 35 minutes. It's like, yep, have a good day. There's some apple juice on the table if you want some to hydrate yourself. I was like, oh wow, I will take the apple juice. Thank you very much. And I won't. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, that was fun. And the number one worst experience was when I was in high school, because you can start donating after you turn 17, or like, no, it's when you're 17 you need permission, like parental permission, and at like 18 you don't need that parental permission anymore. So I'm in high school donating. My mom was totally fine with it. My grandfather donated throughout his whole lifetime, and I was like, okay, I'll do that. Why not? It seems fun. Plus, there's a cute girl that was working the blood donation, but in the high school, I was like, okay, I'll do it for her. So like, I was doing my blood donation. I think it was my 3rd time, my senior year. And like everything was going great, like the whole testing blood, great. The music that they played, great selection of music. They played the radio, and I think it was like pop songs and not country bullshit. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is going awesome. This is probably one of my best blood donations. And then it came to sticking the needle in. God, I still remember the pain because they've messed up. What they did was that when they stuck the needle in, they got it. They like damaged the vein, I think. I think that's what it's called. And they caused internal bleeding into my arm, which there's a word for it. It's like hemio. I want to say chromia. It's not chromia. That's like in your eyes or something. There's like a word for it. Hemio something. And like just the point was that there was bleeding like under my skin, and you could see the bleeding. Like you can see the bruise from the bleeding and just like spreading throughout my skin. It was like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. Cause on how I remember the pain was that it felt like there was boiling lava under my skin, just frying. And that was one of, if not the worst things I've ever experienced because of it. Yoink. So just that whole time I was just dying from it. And I'm sitting there just like, okay, this is fine. They finally put the needle into the right spot of the vein and they're getting the blood out. I was like, okay, it hurts, but I'm fine. Everything is going back to fine. I'm looking around to my friends that were also donating blood at the time. One of them fainted. One of them turned ghostly white. And I was like, okay, everyone else is having a rough time, I guess. I'm not the only one. And then at the end, it came to blood vials. And what that is basically is that near the end of well, basically at the end of your donation, when you get the blood pouch done, they also like put your blood into blood vials, and it's a simple process. But because basically it's just there's a tube that lets you, there's like a joint in the tube that lets you like stick a point into the blood vials, and then the blood will just fill up into the tubes. And it's not like, it doesn't hurt at all, but you still have like the needle inside you when the blood is getting put in. And I was sorry, I'm just messing up. My throat is killing me. Do I do this yet? I do. So I'm sitting there and with the blood vials, and they stick the point into the vial to fill up the tubes, and blood's not coming out. And I'm thinking to myself, fuck, okay, they're gonna have to move around the needle. And that's exactly what they were doing. They were moving around the needle, making sure like if like something's gone wrong with it. And nothing was wrong with the needle. It was just the arm that was the problem. Like the amount. Oh, the teleporter. Something was going on with my arm that wasn't allowing the blood to flow into the tubes. So like they were moving it around, making like using different veins in that arm. It was in my right arm. And I was like, okay, this is re-entry, exit, re-entry, exit. This is annoying. This is killing my arm. I'm gonna not be moving for a while after this. Or moving my arm after a while. And they were like, okay, we can't do anything about, we have to get these tubes filled, but we can't do anything with this arm. Let's stick the needle in the other arm. And I'm just looking at them like, I'm sorry, what? And they're like, yeah, do we have your permission to do this? And I was like, is the vials that important? And it's like, yeah, it's what tests your blood to make sure that you don't have any like disease in the blood, so then we can chip it. And I was like, Yeah, go ahead. So they stuck the needle in my other arm, and I'm sitting. It like took another 15 minutes for just the blood to like go into the files. They're like, yeah, it's a little slow, but it should get the job done. I was like, okay, that's fine, bitches. And like I'm sitting there, just like, oh my gosh, this sucks. Like both my arms are now dead. I have to go to class and solve like calculus problems. I'm just like, I don't wanna. When's lunch? Because I think this was before lunch. Actually, no, I think I was stuck in there until the end of lunch. So I didn't even get the chance to go to lunch. I think it was even hot dogs that day. Damn it. But anyways, they sent me off. Both arms were dead. On my way out, I looked at my friend and I was like, so, how'd you do? And like, she's lying on she's still lying on the bed and she was like, yeah, I'm a little woozy, but I'm good. I'm like, uh-huh, yeah, knock yourself out. And then I had apple juice and then I left. That was like one of the worst experience of blood drives I've done. And it's like, they know what they're doing. They obviously do. But it's just like, it's inevitable to not have a bad time at one of the blood drives. It's a canon event. That's the word. Of donating blood. Now, you're gonna have a bad time one of the times. Nope. 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 I missed the chance. Damn it. Oh my gosh. Okay, well. There's always next time. I guess I'll just wait until next. Let me get a drink of water. Because this experience is gonna take forever. I'm a little rusty on this. Usually, for those who don't understand what I'm doing for this Easter egg, basically this Easter egg is just to feed the dogs, upgrade the bow, or get the bow, upgrade the bow to an elemental bow. I'm doing fire. There's easier ones to do. And then there's a couple of steps after that, filling up souls and blah 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 blah. It's honestly not that hard. I think the hardest step is the boss, the final boss. And that's basically the Easter egg, because after that is final boss, and yeah. So like on upgrading the bow, there's 4 types of elemental bows. If you can look on the bottom right, there's storm, fire is what I'm doing, wolf, and the undead bow. In list of orders of which one's the hardest, or not the hardest, I should say the most complex. It goes easiest to complex is wolf, lightning, the undead one, and fire. And you might be wondering, well, like, oh, why is well, you can probably switch out fire and undead and be like, oh, if it's so complex, why are you doing the fire bow? Because it's the most fun out of all the bows. It's one bow is that you follow a dead wolf. The one bow is you try to find out a demon's name in the most complex ritual in the world. And the other one is to harness the power of lightning with campfires. But this one is a lot of fun because you have to make trick shots for this bow, and I always liked doing them. Sure, it's a hassle, but like money costs a lot of points, but it's so much fun in my opinion. So that's why I'm doing this bow. But yeah. Okay. But to start off this whole Easter egg step, I mean this bow, you have to wait till a rocket launch or a rocket test. Stay in here, and then when it's done, you come out and you shoot this rock in a specific point. I think it's right where the red is. Like right there. And when you shoot it, it's gonna launch and start the whole thing. and that's when you start doing trick shots. The problem is that it's such a specific point to shot that it's annoying. You have a time limit after the rocket thing, because it's gonna cool down later. But yeah, and the rocket test is, I think it's random timing of when it does. So it's a pain in the ass if you don't do it the first time. Because the first time the first rocket test is like really soon after you get after you teleport. But the second one is it's always like random when it does. So I guess I can just talk about what else I've done. Actually, no, that's basically it. The new semester started for my college year, but that was in January. And so far, there's one class I'm expecting to fail. I've like never failed a class yet, but God, I think this is gonna be the one, just because on how much I don't like the professor and how he teaches the class. Because let me just say, when you're teaching, when it's a professor or teacher is teaching, they use the whiteboard, right? Everybody acknowledges that. They write all the notes on the whiteboard, make sure you point out, like they make sure to explain it thoroughly. He he projects his teaching notes onto the screen. And that's where we get our notes. He doesn't write them down. He just projects them to the screen, and he's like, okay, so this is basically this formula. This is the theorem of this formula and why it works and blah, 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 the proof of it. And he will project it, and I'm writing everything down. I'm like trying to write all these notes down. I'm like, okay, I'm going to write it down. I'm going to understand it as he's explaining it when I'm writing it down. And he would just take 5 seconds to explain what's on the screen and completely go to a different part of the notes, and I'm just like still writing, like, what the hell? And I'm like, why am I having this trouble? It's because he doesn't realize that some people are writing it, but he just explains it and moves on. He doesn't wait till everyone is done writing. He just explains it, moves on, and it's just like, oh, why don't you tell them? Fuck no. Teachers are supposed to realize that we're writing it. If you see my pencil moving and my hand going, oh, it's a rocket launch or rocket test. If you see my pencil moving, then I am writing something that's on that board, and you should wait until everyone's done, because he ends every sentence go like, did everybody get that? No. What does he end with? He's like, do you understand? And you might think, oh, like, oh, you said that with an Asian accent, because his accent, he's Asian. Okay, this is gonna be a little racist. A little. I'm not making fun of his accent, but his accent is basically if a white man was doing an accent of a like Asian person. Like you can hear your racist uncle. If you hear your racist uncle making a Chinese accent, that's his voice. And you might be like, oh, okay, that sucks a little. Because, yeah, it does suck because you don't understand what he's saying. I miss. Damn it. I usually get down the first shot. But, it's just a pain in the ass. And, like, I should say it. Like, there's no hate to him at all. But he doesn't know what he's doing. I'm pretty sure like this is his first year teaching, I guess. Or something like that. Like, do you understand? It's like, no, I don't. If you see me, if you look over the class and they all have complex faces on them, they don't either. And the first exam we had was just this week. And I know I failed that shit. I didn't even answer some of the questions. Like, it's 6 questions. I think I answered 2 of them. Maybe 2.5 because I didn't understand one part. But yeah, it was just... God, I don't get it. And for the exam, he, I actually, let me share the story, because the exam, I knew I was gonna fail right at the beginning, because here's the thing. That morning I was studying the exam. He posted a thing on the school's website, going like our class module. And it was like, hey, okay, this is what you need to study for this exam, all these theorems and blah 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 blah. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll do that. I'll study it. And good. I studied just for the morning. I know I should have studied more, but I didn't want to. And so I'm trying to... Did I get it? I think I did. Yep, okay. I'm trying to study for it. And I was like, okay, I'm ready. I go to my first class. It was a quiz in that first class. And I was like, okay, whatever. And now I'm getting ready for this exam. I sit down in my table. I walk in, sit down at my table, and I'm like hearing everybody talk like, oh, I feel really confident for this exam. I'm like, wow, it must be nice. Couldn't be me. And I'm looking around, and I'm just seeing everybody's faces, and they're all happy. I'm like, really? I thought they would be more stressed for this exam. And is it left or right? It's left. Got it. And I'm like, I wonder what's going on. Why isn't everybody stressing over this? I look at their desk, and there's a little piece of paper everybody has. And I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. Why does everyone have this piece of paper? Oh my gosh. I go to my exam. I fail it. I know I failed it, because I think I got like a 20% or something. And I'm in my car. It snowed in because it was really bad weather, really bad snow weather. I'm looking through the paper or the post that he made of where to study. And in the top of the page, the header of the page in really small writing, because there's a whole bunch of little writing go like, this is what you need to study. And I read that and I was like, okay, that's all I need to read. And then like a paragraph later, I see just in really small writing, you're allowed a 3x5 note card on this exam, front and back. And I'm like, fuck, I didn't read that. Everybody had a 3x5 note card except me. And sure enough, I was the first one out. The exam was supposed to be 75 minutes long. I left after 30. And man, that was horrible. I hated it. I hated that whole experience. Okay. Usually you have to go all the way down there, come back up to hit that shot. But there's a trick shot I want to try that you can just do with this jumper. I think I got it. But yeah, that was a great experience. All my other classes, I have like intro to probability. That one's a fun class. I actually get to learn something about probability and risk taking and how much of a percentage chance I have on talking to girls. It's close to 0. And I have a global conflicts class. That's fun to hear, especially when I live in the US. Yippee. Let me just say, the professor has something to talk about every day, I guess. Nope, okay. But yeah, and I have English as well. So that's fun. College is not a waste of time and totally doesn't suck the money out of you, and you should totally try to figure out your life before you go to college. Because somebody didn't. I'm not pointing fingers to who. I wonder who. Alright, what's next? Just to go up here, spin this dial. Okay, it's gonna be the 3. And if no, it's I think it's the far right one. Yeah. Alright. So now we do a little puzzling. Where's the zombie? There he is. And I think it's within 4 shots, I want to say. Is that I need to shoot a lava rock over. So I can just do this. It's honestly not that difficult that people make it out to be if you know where you're shooting. Yes, Takio, I know. Thankfully, I'm a master shooter. Alright. Perfect. Now we put the arrow in. That's gonna take it, I think. So then we come all the way over here. For the last step of this arrow. Send this rock up. Boom. And here comes the arrow. Perfect. But yeah, I guess I'm at the point where I need to talk more. What can I talk about? I guess I should talk about some upcoming games that I want to get into. Because right now we're still playing Metaphor. God, I love the game is so much fun, but I know it's gonna be a long game. It's gonna be like the series is gonna be as long as Dragon Quest, and there's nothing wrong with that. I enjoyed my time on Dragon Quest, but there's a point in time where I want to like get it over with and move on to a different game. But right now, there's not that much games that are gonna come out that I want to like play, cause I have some ideas of what to do for like one-off videos, or like in betweens of Metaphor, but I don't have a clean idea of what to do for after Metaphor. Is that it? That is. Okay. Perfect. So now that's gonna be there. You get the Wrath of the Ancients again, because we need to upgrade it, but we don't take it yet. 2,000. Okay. We're gonna go another round. Just so we can get money and to open up barricades. Because this step is probably like my least favorite step out of this map. Like, it's not bad, but it's a hassle to do. I don't like doing it. Just on how expensive it can be. The Havoc, my beloved. I missed you. There's not that much good guns in Black Ops 6 that I can fully love, except you, Havoc. Especially assault rifles. All the assault rifles are fucking copy and paste from other games. Like, the gun I use the most in zombies is not like either submachine guns, the pistols, or snipers. Like, I don't like using snipers in zombies, but that game makes me want to. Okay. I think I'm good now. While I'm here, I should just do it. Okay, now it's spawned. So this step requires you to first shoot with the Wrath of the the Wrath of the Ancients. Those, and as soon as you do that, it's gonna spawn a little electricity floating around called a wisp. And when you see it, somewhere. It's not in here. It could be anywhere on this map. Not anywhere, but it's gonna be around the castle on this map. You have to check a lot of places. Not there. Actually, it might be there. No. Not in there. I might miss it. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's here. The little electricity wisp. So after you shoot that, it's gonna do 3 more times. I think. Maybe 2. Spawn again somewhere else. Oh, it's here. I think there's like a theory out there that where it can spawn. Damn, I thought that would work. Come, zombie. Let's go this way. So you don't die from my shots. There might be a theory out there where it can spawn from where it spawns. I think that's it. Yeah, okay. Oh, I don't have money! Oh, shoot. Okay, wait. This might be bad. No, actually, I think it's fine. I think I just can't go. Like, I have to be there. It has to be in the same round. And not the same round or Wisp. But, what was I talking about? I was talking about upcoming games. Fuck. Like, there's not that much upcoming games I want to play. There's one game I'm thinking of that could be fun, but I'm not so sure on doing, is playing Monster Hunter Wilds when it comes out. Because I've never played a Monster Hunter game in my life. It looks fun, but I never really got into it. But now I'm just like, well, maybe I should, I guess. Like, it could seem fun to do. 500, damn. Actually, I think I have an idea of how to get that money. And I'm going to hope that this purple stuff doesn't go away. It went away. Damn it. Okay. Okay, well, now I guess I have to do it again. Because you have to do the Wisp, then use the teleporter, and then you have to leave from the rocket for this step. Which is honestly a pain in the ass to do all at once. This is one of my least favorite steps. But yeah, Monster Hunter. God, I need to, like, focus. I want to play it, I think. Just for like a one-off video. And then I had the idea of possibly like doing maybe like for some videos, some highlights, because it seems like a good game to stream. Just to stream and relax and just do my own thing. I don't have to talk much. But I don't know if I want to do that. I might. Because one problem I have is that for videos, I want to talk. But with like how much I want to push out videos, I need to stream more. So I think for like some one-off videos, like maybe weekend stuff, I might should I say, yeah, I might like stream during the weekdays, and I'll make a compilation like stream highlight video for like maybe Saturday, I guess. It's gonna teleport me into the past. I need to grab some things. First thing I need to grab is this book. No. Is something. I think I grabbed it. I need to grab this canister. There was something else. I think I grabbed him. It was here. I need to watch him put in the passcode. Brain door brain. Remember that. Remember that. So now that's done. This guy's gonna spawn. He's gonna die. I said he's gonna die. Grab this. Now I leave. What I need to do is I grab some fuses. I put them here. I switch this to protect. Then I come all the way over here. I come all the way over here. Why isn't this working? Interact, interact. I'm pressing the interact button. Why isn't this working? Do I need to crouch? This is honestly, I was hoping this would not happen. Because I will say this has happened to me a lot of times. I think I did everything right, but the computer won't turn on. Oh, I remember why. Oh my gosh, because these, I think if I remember, I needed to have these to be, what is it? It's not turn, do I need to turn them on? If I remember, I think I needed to activate the death ray once. I think that was the problem. Okay, so to do that, because I also want to get something after I activate the death ray. I want to kill you. Perfect. Okay. I need you guys to survive. It is imperative that you guys survive this trap. Can't. Okay. There it is. Yep, that's right. Yoink. Brain. Door. Brain. Perfect. Okay, so now with that code in. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot that was the problem. Okay, so now we go. How do we get the last one? Oh, yeah, that's right. So now we go over here. This is open. Take all the stuff in here. Then it's gonna switch it to protect and destroy. Next step is Simon says. Oh fuck! It's Simon Says. Okay, that's fine. I can't even get to Simon Says yet, so. Whoa, Prestige 3, level 12. That's crazy. Okay. I just need to get points now. Because now I need to do Simon Says in the same round. What else? What other games I want to play that's not Monster Hunter? I really want the new Terraria update to come out this year, but they haven't done a release date yet. I don't think they're gonna release a date this month, but hopefully next month, cause that would be great. So I can know when I can pour hours and hours into Terraria again. I have over like 800 hours, and I would love for this update to make me hit the 1,000 mark. I'll stream it and make I probably won't do a playthrough of it. But instead of highlights streams. So the same thing I want to do with Monster Hunter. But you know, it would be nice. It would be nice to play that. And finally, there's a release date. Mark my words. I think it was August something. I think the 6th or some. It was early August. They released the date for Metal Gear Solid 3, which you don't need to play any other than the other Metal Gears to understand 3, but like, because it's the beginning of the chronological timeline. But like, so I'm going to be streaming that. I think what I want to do for Metal Gear is I want to do a pacifist run, because I've played it before on my own time. It was such a good, it's such a fun game. So I think for the different way of how I want to play it is I want to do a pacifist run where I kill 0 enemies, like with boss fights and just standalone soldiers, because one, there's a little fun thing, there's a fun gameplay part if you do like be a pacifist in the game, and second, I think it'll be a nice challenge. It would be make a good video, but yeah, that'll be fun to play in August, but that's so far. And I want to save this for when I'm more popular on the internet, because I really hope I do become popular. Like, it needs to be popular. But like, I want to play Dark Souls for the first time, because like I've always been interested in FromSoft games. I like FromSoft games. They're fun. But Dark Souls is one of the few games that I have not played from FromSoft. So I think I want to have like my first playthrough of Dark Souls. Jump door, lightning brain. Jump door, lightning brain. Jump. Press that button. Okay. Oh shoot, I forgot to look at it. Whoops. Oh well. So that's basically what that did was to it shocked the moon to gravitate Dempsey's body and crash land into here, allowing us to get this little device. Okay. And now, yeah, I have to go back to get the stone tablet. But before that, actually, I want to end the round doing something. Oh my gosh, and I just remembered another thing I wanted to talk about. The Switch 2. That's been announced. I think I will, maybe I'll stream like my reaction. I don't think I will. Maybe I'll stream my reaction for it on April, because that's when the Switch 2 is gonna be like released. Ooh, hey, this is just what I wanted. Okay, that's done. Do I go now? I think I should. No, I can't go now, because I haven't crafted what I need to craft. I have all the parts, but I haven't crafted it yet. Whoops. So now I need to build these. Cause I don't think this step works unless you do have these Ragnarok devices. Cause there has been times where I've like done it and it wouldn't work unless I have these. Something that's in here. Two. Open sesame. Well, I tried. You know you want to open. Yeah, because I can't do anything else until. Please. Are you not gonna open? Nope. Okay, never mind. This is unlucky. Alright, let's see. Interact with the book. Oh, mess with the book. I messed with the book. God damn it. It is with interacting with the book. Okay, well, I did my thing. Because now the reason why we need to do that is so we can place the tablet there. It'll all be understandable later. And let me go. Where was it again? Oh yeah. Let me go get Speed Cola, and then we can start the final step. Not the final step before the boss fight. And that is place that. You're gonna spawn now. Infinite dog spawn now. Because I think it's 4 places where I need to kill zombies and feed souls into. Who touched my butt? God, these dogs just touching my butt. Pain in the ass. Literally. Ow, fuck. Ah, damn it. Just be filled. Be fulfilled, Keeper. I have no more lingering regrets. Move on. Move on. That's my #1 gripe. Like, I try to play it safe. I play it conservative so I can have more ammo. But then I get killed. I play it not so safe. I mean, I play it safe and I try to kill everything around me so I don't die. But that makes me lose ammo. Like, I can't win. And you have to use the bow. You can't kill any other you can't kill zombies without the bow, because then they won't count. Oh hey, escape plan. Takeo, this is no time for philosophical questions. Just kill them. Oh, hey, we're done. So now this is here. And now we don't do this yet. Because this is the boss fight. So now we prepare. Because that guy's gonna be the boss fight. And I want Pack-a-Punch weapons. Or Pack-a-Punch weapon. And I need something. And I want a max ammo actually before we start this. Oh shit. What? What killed me? Wait, oh fuck. I think it was my bow. Okay, that's fine. I have points for. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't have a shield. Our shield broke. That's what. Alright. Man, alright. Is there anything else I can talk about? Ooh, wait, this is a great chance to test this. I'm stuck. I'm dead. Yeah, fuck! Oh my gosh! I don't. I hate this so much. Fuck! I died. Yeah! Oh my gosh! I'm done. Yeah. God, I got greedy. Oh my gosh. Oh well. Yeah, whatever. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. I shouldn't have tried to prepare for the boss fight. I should just went in and died honorably against the boss or whatever. Okay, goodbye, adios, sayonara, and yeah. Damn it! Oh well.